What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the MKP. It's the MKP. My game in the building. It's the MKP. We got a Lee in the building. Mr. Make It Happen. It's the MKP.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP. All day long.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Men Ketchup Podcast, episode 83. They not like us. You know what's up? With your host, Lofton, aka Mr. Hayes Adonis, and I got my co-host Rajim in the building.
And Mr. Make It Happen all day long. Another week going by, baby. Let's get it.
And we would like to say to our traveling correspondent, she's out there, far and wide, making sure that the world is safe. You know what I'm saying? Drinking all the gin and tonics. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out at all the beaches and, doing things that she's going to try not to remember in the morning. You know what I'm saying? We're going to shout out to Aaliyah. She's out there getting some stories for us. So hopefully she got some new stuff that's going to be a fun time when she get back to us. But we do have a guest with us today. We're going to welcome to the show Shatara to the show. Thank you very much for coming in.
Hey.
So we was proud to be able to bring somebody in here to be able to give us some knowledge. It's gonna be a great interview, and of course, she's gonna help us out with some of the news topics of the day as we go through. So, Rajim, you got to start that out always, man. How was your week?
Man, it's been all right, man. Well, I was under the weather, man, this week a little bit. I don't know if you can still tell, but I was under the weather. So I'm feeling a little bit better now. I was kind of like low energy for the last 2 days, but I'm back in the game now. I've been doing a lot of work on my house. That's probably what's making me sick. All this doggone work, but it is what it is.
Yeah, usually work's supposed to make you healthy. I mean, you know what I mean? I see you posting. You trying to make the house look like somebody else out.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I almost got my house I lived in the other day, bro. I'm like, what? Let's go. Save the money.
Hey, I feel you. We had as people know out there, we weren't here last week because everybody was doing a little something. So, my week was pretty good, man. I took a little vacay from everything. I was out in Vegas hanging out. We hit the whole week out in Vegas. So it was dope. Did a little nature and did a little on the strip, went down to Fremont. We was all over the place. So we explored everything all over. Saw some of the wife's family and stuff that was out there as well. So it was a fantastic little trip that we had. Just still trying to get back on this East Coast time. So, work been a little tiring and whatnot, but it's been fantastic. Man, I
seen the pictures. It looked nice, actually.
Hey, we was having a good time, man. It was relaxing. Had a nice, I guess you'd be like the resort we stayed at was pretty legit. It was like a full condo, 2-bedroom, 2 full bath, had washer and dryer, dishwasher, everything, all the plates and everything. We was out there chilling, you know what I'm saying? So it was relaxing, and it was off the strip. So we didn't have to worry about people wilding out all the time. So we could really just relax as well while we was out there. So it was dope, man.
Okay.
It was dope. It was a really good time. So
did y'all go to Grand Canyon? Was that
no, we was out at Red Rock Canyon. So it's like probably about 15 miles outside west, going towards California, outside of Vegas, and went out there, you know what I'm saying, natured it up, did some rock climbing, walked around nature a little bit, did all that, got my steps in. I was looking at my Fitbit, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm out here breaking records, dog, you know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when you get over 40, man, you still got to get them steps in, you know what I mean? You got to make sure them steps in, you know what I mean?
Competition with yourself.
Yeah, you gotta keep it rocking, So it was a good time. Yeah, hey, I show you something. I got my little, get my steps in. I got this thing called the Conqueror Challenge. So after you can put in how many miles, or they have certain little challenges on how many miles that you can do. So like for this one in particular, it was like 50 some miles that you would do, but it's kind of giving you the background of like you're climbing the Rocky Mountains, right? So after you finish and you meet it, you can tie it to your Fitbit and all this other good stuff. They send you a medal. So I got my medal today. You know what I'm saying? So it has a little, got a little ram on the front of it and all that good stuff.
I see.
Yeah, you got a little RAM and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I got a little
I
deal
see.
that I can rock with it. So you know, I mean, hey, I'm trying out here to keep my fitness. Get your fitness on. Make sure y'all staying fit out there. You know what I'm saying? Keep the
I
heart
see.
right. Keep the heart right. You know what I mean? So
Nice.
you know,
Nice.
I can't leave the guest out. So Shatara,
Oh yeah, of
how
course.
was your week?
Busy because school is about to end. So everybody has concerts and everybody has to be certain places at certain times. So super busy. Yeah.
All right.
Just waiting for school to end.
Yeah. I mean, getting to that point, you know, especially April, May time frame. You know,
Mhm.
hey, I remember when I was still in school, it ran into June. Like I graduated, like my high school graduation was actually in June. When we actually did our ceremony and everything. So, you know, it's like, hey, the kids nowadays, you getting made, get that all done and taken care of. So it's always a good thing, and everybody's waiting for that summertime to get back to it, you know.
Oh yeah. Everybody's ready for those vacations.
Oh yeah, gotta get to it. So hey, we'll go ahead and keep it pushing right here. So, you know, hey, one thing that we always
Sorry, guys.
have.
My bad.
Oh, it's all good, but one thing that we always have, if you had a good week, you had a bad week, the week was just mid or whatever, you always got time for the drink of the day.
Yeah, let's
Drink of the
go.
day. Drink of the day. Drink
Mm,
of the day.
mm,
All
mm,
right.
mm,
Well,
mm.
I kept it real simple. You know what I'm saying? Been busy. Had a lot of stuff going on even before the show started. So I had to just keep it busy. I just went with a regular old Jamaican rum and coke. I kept it right there, kept it simple.
Okay.
It's nice. Just gonna keep it calm for this evening. Rajeen, man, what you got with us for the drink of the day?
So man, I'm still low sugar right now,
Mm-hmm.
right? So anything I chase when I chase it with like something that's low sugar. So I've been using Truly to chase my Tito's, right? So I got a little citrus squeeze Truly, you know what I'm saying? I got some Tito's or whatever, but I cheated a little bit and put a little I had some lemon lime Seagram's also. Seagram's got a little sugar in it or whatever. But anyway, I call it my little lemon squeeze, you know what I'm saying, in my red solo cup. So I got a little lemon squeeze for the day, you know. It's doing the job. It's doing what it needs to do. You know what I mean? Because only because Thursday, 2 more days, I'll be in DR. Eating
Mm.
all the sugar, all the sugar I can drink, I'm drinking. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
right now, I'm still chill.
hey, all right, cool, man. Doing your thing, making sure you keeping that sugar free. You know what I'm saying? West Coast rapper, sugar free, keeping that sugar free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got you. I see what you be doing out here. And you know, Jody always got something to say. You know, he mad just because his boy
Same
lost.
grade.
Yeah, he just mad because his boy lost. He mad out there. You know what I mean? It's all right. It's all right. You know what I mean? So hey,
Light
I'll let him
skin,
have it. I'll
light
let him
skin,
have it.
light skin for the win.
Yeah, I'll let him have it. So it's all good. Shatara, what did you bring to the table today?
Mine, nobody gave me the memo. I could have made a chocolate martini or something,
What? You
but
ain't give the brief?
I didn't know, but I do have something to drink. I have a CBD tea. It's a
Oh, okay.
hibiscus.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hibiscus with some honey I acquired when I went to New Zealand. So
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
oh,
All right.
that ain't normal.
Got
Yeah,
that
just,
exotic,
yeah,
that exotic honey. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
oh
say
no,
that.
that honey's
You're,
good.
look, yeah, light skin gang. You already sound like a Leah. I got hibiscus toasted over
Oh, it's good. Yep. I mean, the
from
CBD, that's what's gonna
from
keep me calm.
Hey,
from New Zealand. Like what?
hey, that'll work, man. I'm trying to put that on my places to visit. You know what I'm saying? New
You know,
Zealand
Oh,
for
it's
sure. I'm
amazing.
trying to go to New
make sure you
Zealand,
get
trying to go to
make sure you
Australia,
get
trying to
some
hit that up.
It's
hibiscus.
amazing. Get some,
Make
yes,
sure you
get
get
some
some get you some hot
hibiscus tea.
business.
Hey, look, it's all good. I'll make sure I put that on the menu. But you know, hey, everybody out there, drink it today. You know what I'm saying? We did it up. Make sure that you are, if you're listening to this in the car, don't be drinking. Don't join the drink of the day while you driving. Don't be doing that. But hey, enjoy your drink of the day. Air cheers. You know what I'm saying? Salute to
Yes.
everybody
Red
out there.
Solo.
Make sure that you're
You gotta
doing
know
your
how to
thing for your drink of the day. And of course, we got to make sure, hey, don't just be out here watching our beautiful faces. We got faces made for TV. We ain't out here. We ain't got them radio faces. We got These Faces Made for TV. So make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell, tell a friend. Make sure you follow. We on all the platforms that make Ketchup. Plus, you can check us out. Like I said, we can check out our beautiful faces on YouTube because we got that rolling too. We got them cameras rolling. We keep it popping all day. So first off, we gonna go up here. Rajim, man, you gotta go ahead and introduce our special guest.
Yeah, man, no doubt. Hey, so first of all, man, I've known her for a minute. I think we met back in, I think we got to start working together back in like 2013, 14, something like that. When did you get here? Because this was around the time you first got here. Yep. And then so worked at it. I ain't gonna say no names because then I gotta pay. They gotta pay me.
That kill somebody.
But anyway, we work for some government you know what I'm saying, companies or whatever. But great person, man. Great personality. That's why she came to mind because she funny as the hell. So that's always been funny, always been bright in the room. Is my dog is in the building, Shatara in the building. Give me an applause. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck. Hey, you know what's up. Gotta keep it right. Gotta keep it right.
So, hey, so listen. So what got me interested is Shatara. She dabbles in the travel vacation industry, and we want to hear more about it. So, matter of fact, give us a little background. I know about you. Give the people a background about yourself, and we'll get deeper into what you do and how you do it.
Okay. Well, again, my name is Shatara, and if you are familiar with the Thundercats, I'm named after Cheetara. So that's something you'll never forget my name now, right?
There you go.
Like Rajim said, we met working at a contractor, DoD contractor, which I still work today as my 9 to 5. But with my 9 to 5, that funds my 5 to 9. And I am a travel agent. I call myself a travel architect. So I make anybody's dreams come true. You want to go to New Zealand? I got you. So I specialize in any tickets from sky to sea to land and anything in between. I can even charter you a jet. So I also show people how to make money on their own travel, because you go on these websites, you're doing all of your booking and you're a travel agent just not getting paid for it. So that's what I do on that end. But I dabble in a lot of things. So I teach people how to budget. I teach people how to budget for their travel. I'm a mom of 3. I'm a disabled vet. So yeah, like I said, I'm in all things to help anyone and everyone.
Oh, fantastic. So being in a disabled vet, like, so give me like what branch, what job did you jump into when you joined in the service?
92 Yankee supply specialist.
Oh, supply. God dang. There goes supply.
Yeah, I was also the armor. So
yeah, that's what supply do. Usually the armor, like
I was the armor. Yep. So I mean, that's a good thing because I can shoot all weapons. And yes, I am a sharpshooter.
All right, there you go. You know, a sharpshooter, not expert, but you know, it's all good.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
Hey, look, nothing wrong with that.
Were you an expert?
He ain't no expert.
I'm expert. You know what I mean? Both branches. So you know what I'm saying?
I shot expert one time. One good time. That was it. Solid topics. But anyway, so let me ask you this. So with the travel thing, where have you been? That's what I want to know. So I'm gonna ask you first, where have you been and what place do you like the most?
Yeah, you can't be not traveling and then tell me to travel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've been to everywhere in the Caribbean. I have been to Japan. I've been to New Zealand. And I'm planning on going to Europe soon. My dream vacation is going to Egypt. So I'm trying to get that up and running. But my favorite place, I actually have 2. Japan is amazing. It's so clean and it's awesome. And you can just eat and eat and eat and not feel full, but you're satisfied.
Fish and rice.
Yeah, Aruba, I love the culture there. Everyone is amazing. They're they're just there to help you and guide you. And it's a small island, we can drive around it, but it's just so calming and peaceful. So I would say those are my two places. But New Zealand, New Zealand is amazing. It's
So did you get a chance to take a while? I'm pretty sure, I don't know what I'm asking, but your family, like I know for kids when they travel, growing up traveling to different countries or whatever, how was it traveling with your kids?
So they did not go on the big trips to Aruba. They didn't go to New Zealand, and they didn't go to Japan. That was
Okay.
that was grown folks travel. But everywhere else I take them to, and it depends on how old they are. My baby, she's been traveling since she was 4 weeks old. I think we were on the plane going to Hawaii, and just getting them seasoned, knowing how to place people on the plane if you're traveling with kids. Usually I will place them closer to the back so that kids can stand up and not bother anyone. But traveling with kids, you just got to start them early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you got to keep them occupied and start them early.
Yeah, I was lucky enough. I had family that was in the service, whatnot, before I joined in myself. So I got to venture to Japan very early. It was fantastic. But yeah, to really like that travel bug is, those that are able to travel when they're younger, that does really help out. So what would be some tips that you would give for families that are trying to budget? They're trying to figure out how to, touch these different places around the world or in the Caribbean or things like that. What would be the best guidance that you would give as of money wise, and then just a couple little travel tips that you picked up in your along the way?
Okay, so I'm gonna be a little biased. Get a travel agent. And the reason why I say that is because we have a heartbeat, right? So we're gonna cater to what you need, you and your family. When you're traveling around anywhere, I would say work backwards. And what I mean by work backwards is find out where you want to go first, where you want to go, and the best time to go. Meaning, if it's too crowded, it's a peak season, which the prices will be higher. And then from there, see how much it's going to cost you, and then work backwards with your budget. If it's going to cost you this much and you have to pay in full without a payment plan, then okay, well, we're going to travel in 2026 to Africa to free the elephant. And it's going to cost me so much money. Then I want to work backwards and say, okay, I get paid bi-weekly. And after I pay the bills and myself, this is how much I have to put aside to my travel. I actually have a travel fund that I show people how to place money in. So they just continue to put odds and ends. $1 always builds. So whatever you put in it, put in it. So that's what I would teach people, to budget on where they want to go, work backwards, find out where you want to go, find out the season that you want to go in, find out how much it's going to cost and who's going. And then you find out how much you can start putting away that won't hurt you with your normal budget, with your daily living. As far as tips, traveling out of country, one, make sure that your passport is up to date and not about to expire within 6 months. Make sure you have a real ID, because that is something that's going to be required to even start getting on cruise ships now. And then also make sure you read up on the place that you are going. Try not to look like a tourist wherever you're going. Ladies, I'm talking about the straps, the bag straps, make sure they're thick. So those are a couple of tips, and I can give a lot more tips if people would like. They can contact me and we can talk about it.
So and that's crazy that you say that, because I'm thinking back. I've traveled quite a lot, but being a man, I kind of feel like it's different from being a female traveler, because I can remember, just perfect example, me being like in the Philippines, and I was walking around 2-3 o'clock in the morning, leaving the club, just walking around by myself. It never felt like I was in any kind of danger. And now that I look back, I probably was in danger. I've traveled a lot of other countries by myself, but going to different places, they'll tell you, hey, as soon as you get a taxi cab, lock the door, stuff like that. Have you ever been somewhere that you felt like you were unsafe? Have you ever been in a situation that you felt like the situation was going to turn out bad or whatever?
In my travels, no, because one, I read up on where I was going. Two, I never travel alone. And if I do travel alone, I make sure that I am within a crowd of people. So that's that. I've never put myself in that situation, although sometimes it's inevitable, but I try my best not to.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I remember, like I said, a lot of times it's even being in the military, I used to have soldiers go places by themselves. And I tell, especially the females, I'm, hey, listen, take a buddy, use a buddy system or
Yep.
whatever. But
Battle buddy.
I'm trying to go to the Maldives. There's a couple places I'm trying to go. I just can't afford it right now. I just bought a house and I'm broke. So other than that, I'm gonna talk to you about about saving money, and then we'll move forward. We'll move forward from that. So Jody told me trying to go to Colombia. Why is Jody trying to go to Colombia?
I mean, hey, I got a boy that's from Colombia, what I'm saying? He told me trying to take me down there. So, hey, let's try to answer Jody's question there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what would be for Colombia? Do you happen to have off the top of your head places that would be okay to go or a lot of people possibly travel to in Colombia?
No, I don't, because it's all in what you want to do. So
Yeah.
I cannot give you a place. Oh, what was the best place? It's all in the person. Are you more or less relaxing, or you want to go in the city, or
Jody trying to get into some nonsense. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, he's trying to get into some chaos.
Yeah, he's trying to do the worst. He's trying to be
call me. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. It's wherever it's lit, that's what he's trying to be at.
And I heard you.
He answered the question right there. He answered the question right there. He said he's trying to be a great host.
To be that. You can save your money and we can send you somewhere else.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He's trying to wild out a little bit.
He need to go to Thailand. That's what he need to do.
Yeah, he's trying to wild out a little bit.
Yeah, you can send him to Bangkok.
Yeah, exactly. No diddy.
So, but yeah, I mean that's fantastic. So, how long have you been, being a travel architect, as your side gig?
I'm within my year.
Okay.
So I am within my year being paid for it.
Okay.
I was always on the family reunion committee type of deal. Hey, can you find me this? Can you find me that? So now I'm just getting paid for it.
Yeah. So is it profitable?
Oh yeah. It is very profitable. Like I said, I can get you from sporting events to concert tickets, anything that you want to go to, I can get. And you are already doing it, and someone else is getting that commission. So I can book a 20 cabins on a cruise ship and roughly make two grand.
Huh.
So it's all in what you put into it. That's with every job. But the thing is, if I'm doing the work and, setting up all this stuff and booking.com or whoever is getting paid for it, oh, no.
Right.
Yeah. So I will say this. I'm going to say this. And I want to know what you think about it, and you too. Hey, so I know that we when I say we, I mean our culture, we don't travel as much as other cultures. A lot of other cultures, every year, it's a standard, that they go on some type of family vacation every year. I know me growing up as a kid, never went on a family vacation like this. That's, what is that? That's not a thing. I didn't travel until I went to the military and, got a chance to see the world or whatever. But what would you say to somebody who hasn't traveled or somebody who has a family that's not really doing anything? Because a lot of times we get caught up in the riffraff of everyday life and we don't take time to enjoy it.
I would say start small.
That's smart.
Start small. Like when I say travel, you don't have to go somewhere. That's why they call it staycations. Just take some time off and learn about your area. I'm quite sure it is something that's 30 minutes, 45 minutes in a driveable place that you can go to and just start exploring. Like start small. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to go to the Maldives because that's expensive, but start small. And that's one reason why I am doing what I'm doing, because I want my girls to know it's more than what you see in front of you. I want them to be seasoned so they can see other places and experience other cultures. But start small. Just go down the street. Oh, I didn't know that was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and plus we live in Orlando too, or Florida for that matter, because he lives in Tampa. But so much to see, places that people. I've had situations where people come here and they're like, "Oh, I went here." I'm like, "I didn't know that existed." I live here. You know what I'm saying? It was like, what the? So,
right.
But you gotta open up you gotta broaden your horizon and do things. I mean, we do staycations all the time. We went to Toronado Beach the other day for Mother's Day, that type of stuff. But yeah, I mean, I just kind of feel like we have to. A lot of times, people feel like they can't afford a vacation or a staycation, for that matter. But like you said, start small. Put small chunks of money away or whatever. But hey, you got anything else, man?
I would just say for on the vacation situation, it was a thing that you have to be able to plan and stick to the goal. Like that's usually the biggest thing that kind of alleviates some people's vacations and things like that is being able to stick to that goal and seeing that, hey, maybe it's once a year, but going like, all right, I'm starting and this is what I do, So like what got me on that train was saving for Christmas. Right. So for my kids, I would go, all right, I'm saving for Christmas. And I would start saving, had a separate account that I would just put, whatever, $25 a week or whatever in their Christmas account. So by the end of the year, when I had to buy presents, it was already there and I just went to that account. You just have to do that same type of planning for your vacation. So it's like, all right, we'll save for Christmas. And at this particular time, we had a tradition when I was living in Ohio that we would always go to Cedar Point. That was like we would spend 2 days or whatever at Cedar Point. It was a amusement park or whatever, and that was kind of the vacation until I was like, all right, we doing better. I'm able to save a little bit more. We can do a little, we can go a little further. So, like you said, kind of staycation. You're in the state. You're able to go to the lake or go to the caverns or go to the river for a couple of days, and then being able to take advantage of that. And then as you get used to it, then it becomes a situation where, oh, I just put an extra $5 in there, and all of a sudden, hey, we going 3 states away. And then, or I put an extra $10 in there now the next year, and oh, we on a flight and we went to the West Coast, like or whatever, opposite or whatever. So those little things is being able to just stay with those goals and stay firm on those. I think that's one thing that helps a lot, and you'll see the benefits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Definitely, I agree. Well, Shatara, we thank you. We thank you for coming on and enlightening us.
Hey, also, what's if you could, let us know and let the people out there know where they can find you, where they can reach you, so they can, take advantage of your services as you're moving forward as this travel architect.
Yes, right. Just use your imagination.
Imagination. That's it.
Right. So you can email me. You can email me at staycalmtravels@gmail.com. You can text or call me at 407-906-8081. And we can get you rocking and rolling, get you to the Maldives, get you to New Zealand, whatever you want to do.
Hey, we really appreciate you. Hey, make sure y'all touch base with her out there on those, and we'll actually put that stuff at the end of the show. We'll probably have her repeat that at the end of the show as well. So we make sure that pops up on the screen for you and all that good stuff. So we really appreciate you coming through and hanging out with us. But now
I get to the Maldives.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now we about to get into the nonsense. Well, I mean, at least for our first topic, not necessarily the nonsense. It's one of those things where we want to make sure that we say RIP to Senior Airman Roger Fortson. If you're not aware of what took place here in Florida, we had deputies were responding to a disturbance at a Florida apartment complex, and ended up bursting into the wrong unit and fatally shot a U.S. Air Force airman who was at home alone when they said he was armed with a gun. An attorney for the man's family said Wednesday. I got that from the AP news website there. Based on some of the things that I've seen, guys, just 23. He's a senior airman, so an E4 specialist if he was in the army, things of that nature. He was at home, has a off base housing, things of that nature, and heard a knock at the door. Went to the door. Hey, who is it? No one said anything. Another, more aggressive bang at the door. We're in Florida. What do people usually have in their homes in Florida? A handgun. He went and got his gun, like, hey, something's going awry. When he goes to step towards the door a little bit later, doors kicked in by the officer. And then due to the fact that person has the gun at his waist, wasn't pointed at the officer or anything, no finger on the trigger from video that has been released, has his hand up, officer goes ahead, feels that his life was in danger, and he went ahead and laid off the shots and ended up killing the person in their home. One of those things brought to light, of course, not of course, but other description, black male, unfortunately, even to another level, a service member. So you got somebody that was doing all the right things. And he's just protecting his home. He's like, hey, I don't know anybody that's supposed to be coming through here. Trying to do, I'm just trying to do my thing. Hey, I got to go to work in the morning. I'm an Air Force member. And, unfortunately, he was a part of the Special Operations Wing at Herbert Field and had his off-base apartment at Fort Walton Beach. And that happened May 3rd. So we want to say RIP to that senior airman. Gone too soon. It's bad enough, we have to deal with, people going through PTSD and things like that and possibly taking their life. But then we have a situation where somebody's life is cut too soon and they want to live it, and they're just out there trying to do the best they possibly can to better themselves, as well as better the life of their family and those that are around them and serving our country, So, Rajim, have you have any words or any other information, a different skew or look on this situation that took place to this airman and his family?
Unfortunately, it's an unfortunate event. First of all, I'm from that area. I'm from Pensacola, so it's right around that area. Not too long ago, even, and I hate to say this, but not too long ago, not too many years ago, there were still hangings and stuff like that in that area. There's a lot of racism still in that area. I'm not saying this is a racist situation, but it brings me to that point that there are other ways to handle things. I have concealed weapons license to carry. I'm scared. I'm scared to even take my weapon anywhere. I'm scared to even have it on me because I'm scared that somebody gonna see it, accidentally or whatever. And then, hey, by the way, that guy right there got a gun. And they see, the police was trying to shoot me because I got a gun, not realizing I concealed weapons license. You know what I'm saying? So I get scared to carry. It's hard, and not to downplay anybody else's life, but it's hard and it's scary being a black man in this society. A black woman as well, but it's hard because what happens is all of a sudden everybody's threatened. I felt like my life was in danger, because I'm a black man, I'm a big black man, 6'3", 260, and all of a sudden, guess what? Now a police officer, he feels like his life is in danger, and I get shot. I don't have a police record, never got arrested for nothing in my life, but my appearance can get me shot. So, and it's terrible that I have to feel like, I have a bit of PTSD. I feel safer I felt safer being in Afghanistan and Iraq than I do being in Florida. And that's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible you have to be that way. When this man He probably was at home playing Xbox or whatever, living just living his life, not realizing the next 5 minutes he gonna lose his life over nothing. And you can't say, oh well, it was a mistake. Mistakes are one thing. I would say that was his poor training. There's a way. I guess the question was question to me was if it was somebody else, would it have ended the same way? You know what I'm saying? If he got his hands up, he got a weapon in his hand, but his weapon is down, his hands are up, then where's the threat? Usually they'd be like, okay, well, drop the weapon. And I watch a lot of the shows like Cops Reloaded and all these different shows that I watch on YouTube to where when they're on camera, there's tasers and freaking rubber bullets all day long. Why are we killing people in real life when we can, you should treat a situation how you would want it, whether you're on camera or not. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, it's terrible, man. It's terrible that family had to lose their son. Somebody lost, a mother lost her son. That's terrible. I'm not sure if he was married. I'm not sure if he had kids, but whatever the situation is, man, this young man, doing the right thing, trying to, he actually, he protected this country. The bottom line is, the person in the country didn't protect him. So that's my
yeah, that's unfortunate. So what do you think, man? Like, I know you say you have children or whatnot. I'm not sure, daughters, sons, things of that nature, but having and being a veteran, in the military service, like, how tough is this knowing that you have deployments where people can get injured and hurt and killed? You have situations of PTSD that some people can't overcome, and they end up taking their own life. But to be somebody at home just trying to live their life and they're doing, quote unquote, the right thing, for somebody to lose their life in that manner. How do you take this?
It's unfortunate. I mean, you think that your home is one of the places that you're most safest because it's in your home, is your domain, your temple. And to die or to lose their life because of that, I mean, like Rajim said, the whole situation just don't sit right with me. You see the tasers, you see, like you said, you see the rubber bullets. I just don't understand why lethal. Even if they did not use that, why shoot to kill and not shoot to disarm? So it's sad. It is sad. And where I am, we have certain places where we tend not to go. That's 15 minutes down the street.
Right.
So, it's just one of those things, and it's sad to say it is what it is. Because it's a norm. And I hate to say that, but it is.
True.
And that's why a lot of people are leaving. They don't want to stay in this country because they don't feel as safe as they thought they would be.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
it's crazy because this used to be a place that everybody in the world wanted to come.
Yeah.
Living overseas, everybody wanted to come to America. It's not a place. This is not a place of. It's not an inviting place anymore. When we allow a person that literally has broken multiple laws and all kinds of stuff, and we're okay with this person running the country, then that's a problem for me. Because for me, as I do cybersecurity, we all work for the government. If I have a clearance and I miss a car payment, I could lose my clearance, or if I do something like get a speeding ticket or anything, I got to answer for that because I have a secret clearance. So you telling me that we live in a country that it's okay to break all these other laws, major laws, but I can still be a felon, I can still get indicted, go to jail and everything else and become the president of the United States. So with that being said, it's just there's a double standard in this country, and we have to understand that. We have to know that and understand that to keep living, because we can't respond to things the way everybody else can. We can't. It's hard to go out and protest, for certain things if you're a certain culture, because the results are different. We had what's an insurrection? What's it called? Insurrection? You know what I'm saying? And no one died. One lady died because tried to grab, a gun or something. But hundreds of people, you know, one person died. Now imagine if that situation was different, and that was a Black Lives Matter rally. You know, it would have been open fire. It would have been, so all guns down. Anybody come in and just, lives would have been slaughtered. Yeah. So that's why I say in this country we live a different standard. And it's terrible that we have to feel that way. And like I said, being a black man that has a concealed weapons license, I don't carry my weapon. Right. I don't carry my weapon the way I thought I would once I got my license. Right. And I don't feel safe. I feel like you run up in my house, you get popped, regardless. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I have to, like I said, like she was saying earlier, I have to answer my door different. I got a ring. So when somebody comes to my door, I'm gonna check my ring and see who it is. If it's police, I'm gonna make sure I don't have a gun in my hand. I might even say, "Hey, I'm coming to the door. I'm not armed or something." I gotta approach every situation a little bit more timid than the average person. Than the average person, and that's terrible. I gotta live my life like that. Yeah. So man, anyway, RIP to the young man. Condolences to his family.
Yeah. RIP Roger Fortson. His body is returned to Atlanta. We do have some of the government representatives. So Representative Matt Gaetz, Florida Republican, who represents the district. He stated, Roger didn't deserve to die. He did nothing wrong. He said this on May 10th off of Twitter, aka X. He's an American patriot who served our military and should be remembered as such, with no stain on his reputation whatsoever. So, I mean, that's one of those situations where, we have, not and just like we've had guests on here, we have guests that was police officers and things of that nature. We don't want to herd bad apples into everything. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to do that because we've been put in that place as Black Americans sometimes. Still put in that place, and we don't want to necessarily do that to anybody else. But based on that, just RIP, Senior Airman Roger Fortson. Job well done, sir. We'll see you on the other side, man. Sure. All right. Well, we'll keep it moving from a sad note. But I heard there was this dude named BBL Drizzy, and Metro Boomin out here. If you ain't know, you probably do know, because if you got Twitter or you got IG or you got any of them joints, they out here going ham on this BBL Drizzy. I feel like it was probably one of the best ways to come back from being dissed as a producer. You had Dre Day. Dr. Dre ain't say nothing. He made the beat, and everybody else kind of wrote on it and did a thing. He had a couple of little verse or whatever, but he ain't write it really for himself. But for a producer to go, "Hey guys, I'm gonna make a dope ass beat. I'm gonna give you a hook, BBL Drizzy, and I want you to diss the person that I don't like as much as possible," and you just get hundreds upon hundreds of diss tracks. That is the most amazing way to utilize the internet and all the people to have diss tracks. You were like, "Oh, I didn't even have to do anything. I didn't have to say any words. I just put the hook. I made a dope beat, and then they got, what I'm saying, no Diddy in the act." You know what I'm saying? So, what I mean? That was kind of crazy. So, Rajim, man, have you ever seen something like this? A producer able to get at a rapper through beats?
I can't think of any producer that has So like I said, besides Dre, I don't know. Oh, well, look who it is. So I don't like bro, it's brilliant. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I know I'm not a rapper, but I do the beats, and a rapper comes at me, then guess what? I have to now figure out a way to, you know what I'm saying? Alleviate the situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's all yeah, exactly. This is going. So I feel like I'm starting to feel bad for Drake. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's coming at Drake. It's like you got Rick Ross, Kanye, K Dot.
I mean, no,
Metro Boomin.
He blew his.
It's even Drake's ghostwriter has called Drake out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, who? What do you do? I heard he left the country. Somebody told me he left the country.
He just went back to Toronto. Toronto
is like they say accusations of pedophilia or whatever. They say he left the country. I don't know Drake like that, but I just kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like skin for the wind no more.
So Tara, like, have you ever, like, I mean, is this a new way to go to combat in the hip hop space? Like, I mean, I haven't seen that before. Like, have you ever seen anything or anything that touches this?
I have not, but it is the smartest thing. It is the smartest thing that someone can. Here it is. Here it is. I just gave y'all the foundation. Make stuff grow. Like, oh my God. Because they coming at him so hard. It's like, what are you gonna do now? Just go sit in the corner, like you're on timeout for forever. So
it's been amazing to see, not only with the Metro Boomin, because hey, everybody was like, when Drake dropped that, like, hey, shut up and you know what I'm saying, make beats with Drake dropped on them, and everybody's like, oh, he got him. And then Metro was like, oh, I'm gonna make beats. And I was like, oh, and he was like, damn, like, he went from going like, oh, you're just one rapper, I have thousands. And it was like, oh, I've never seen anybody flip the script from being belittled as somebody with not necessarily, I guess, less talent. That was kind of how Drake came about. It was like, shut up and make, you know what I'm saying, and make beats. Like, oh, that's all you do. You can't do anything else without me. And he was like, I don't need you, Drake. I have everybody. I was like, oh, that is crazy to turn the tables. And I know he didn't see that coming at all. In addition, let's keep rolling. And this may kind of be a repetitive thing that we got going on here. But do you feel, and I've seen this across the internet and off the waves, do you feel that this has been the greatest rap battle ever? Talk to me, Shatara.
Oh, me first, huh?
Yeah, I gotta rotate it. You know what I mean? Gotta rotate it. You know.
Well, this right here, this was on a whole nother level because it wasn't a battle; it was a war. Like,
yeah,
I mean, you had people coming from left field, so. I would put it in my top 5 because, oh my God, like I said, timeout for forever. For forever.
I feel like people got kind of like, they was like worn out. Like at a point, they was like, whoo, I'm tired of listening to stuff. Like, I need to take a break.
What he said to do. Go make beats. Okay. I'm gonna make beat. Yeah. You got what you asked for.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been amazing. Rajim, like, I feel I'm just gonna give this little tidbit. I feel like Drake, due to the fact that he decided on his first rebuttal in this battle, he decided to take on multiple people. Instead of going, Kendrick, I'm focused, laser guided on you because you're the most difficult enemy. Everybody else, nobody really care about freaking old fat boy down there in Miami. Nobody care about nobody else. It was all about Drake and Kendrick. But he decided to, oh, Metro, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna talk about this person. I'm gonna talk about this person. And he didn't concentrate, and it caused him to be able to take bullets from more sides instead of focusing on the deal. Rajim, man, what do you think about this battle, Drake Kendrick? Do you put that as the greatest rap battle ever?
So in short, yes. And I'm gonna tell you why. So, first of all, Not Like Us hit like 100 million streams. It's like the number one, like the first song ever to hit 100 million streams in the time that it hit 100 million streams. Like it was like the shortest time ever. It's one of the Team Light Skin been losing, and I'm here for it. So, but it's one of the things to where he got baited in. It was a beautiful thing. First of all, if you watch the whole thing, Drake got baited into the situation. So Kendrick Lamar came in through Future's song with a verse, right? He baited him in. Then Drake dropped whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then talk shit about K Dot. Well, you taking too long. Then K Dot dropped again. Boom. Dropped another bomb in there. Baited him again. But dog, when I tell you, I feel like K Dot had this in the holster, waiting for Drake. He waited for Drake. He was like, okay, I'll just wait for it. And then when he dropped Not Like Us, what can you say? First of all, you got the whole West Coast going crazy. Then you got some of the Midwest, some of the South, and some of the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. They not like, bro. When I tell you, dude, this was, first of all, you know how much money K Dot made off that song, just that song? But then on top of everything else, bro, this reminded me of you remember that fight in Alabama where the white dude started messing with the black dude and the dude jumped in the water and swam across the little river?
Yeah.
This remind me of that, because not everybody fight. Everybody got beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody coming out of the woodwork trying to get money. It's like, you know, you got your boy Game got beef with Rick Ross. Rick Ross beefing with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake beefing with K Dot. It's like 21 Savage beefing with nobody, aka Soldier Boy. It's like it's funny, but you have to understand the concept of the master of all this is Kendrick Lamar, because he getting paid, bro. I don't even know if he on tour right now, but if he is, he's sold out everywhere. Y'all like his emotional. I don't like it, for real. she do know she just lighter than me. She lighter than me, actually.
Hey,
but
like
I say this is beyond, and the reason being because this is a different type of beef. Usually, if you think about it, you had like Eminem had beef with somebody, I can't remember who it was, or Benzino. You know what I'm saying? You had 50 Cent had beef. Everybody who had beef in the past had a song. You do a song, I do a song. We see who wins.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't been that type of situation. This has been, if you say something, I'm gonna get you again. If you say something, I'm gonna hit you again. If you say something, I'm gonna hit you again. Me personally, even as an artist, as a rapper, and everything else, I wouldn't write nothing else. I'm like, I'm done. I ain't writing nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Even J. Cole got smart. J. Cole was like, bro, I'm not
hey, look, this is my whole thing. Like, that was, I would have to put it as of strategically planned out, the amount of songs and music, I will put it as the greatest rap battle ever. The situation is, you have, everybody had their camps, right? So I feel like this was the battle, and they talked about, I watched multiple YouTube videos about this. It's so entertaining. So it's the battle, and I can understand this. It's a battle of popularity versus the culture, right? So you have Drake, which is the popularity of hip hop. He is the one that has created this popularity of hip hop. It's very much like, hey, he looks the type. He's able to do a lot of things, move certain ways because of attributes, right? And it's like, okay, cool. Everybody's just like, it's somewhat like me, kind of like me in all aspects, right? It's kind of like everybody. That's what Drake brings to the table, if you know what I'm saying. Visually, it's kind of like everybody. So you've kind of got everybody being able to rap and hey, we're partying, having a good time. Kendrick has always been hip hop to the soul. He's been like, hey, the beginning. I know what it's really about. I'm going to give you things to think about. I'm going to give you the political. I'm going to give you the social. I'm going to give you the culture and everything like that. You know, and that seemed to be the battle, right? And the thing that Kendrick was able to do within this rap battle was to go like, you have to have a base. You have to have something you stand for. You have to have something that's solid that you always can go back to, right? So Kendrick, he got the culture. He understands it, knows it, talks it, breathes it, and wants it to succeed. Drake don't have that. He don't really it don't really matter if the culture succeeds. It matters if he succeeds, right? So then you've got a situation where it's like, okay, he has a base. He got the West Coast. He has a style. When hip hop started, you have something that everybody had their area. You had a West Coast style. See you walking, doing your thing. Boom, Snoop was bringing it. We're doing that style. You had Texas style. You had New Orleans had a style. Florida, shake your booty, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? You had East Coast. You had the Midwest. Yeah, it was like you had the Midwest. We had like the speed. We had the speed talkers in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? You had so everybody had their thing. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those where it's like you had your base. Drake doesn't have a base. What is the Toronto sound? I'm still in a little bit from this YouTube, but what's Toronto sound? What does Toronto sound like? We don't know.
Drake.
But Drake sound like Atlanta. Drake sound like that's what. So it was one of those things where it's like, he was able to kind of pull the things that were the heart of hip hop. That's the heart and soul of hip hop. He was able to prove in those things that Drake is not that. And Drake is a pop artist. And that's one of those things where when you finish with They Not Like Us, and it's a West Coast banger. Not what Atlanta doing, not what the East Coast doing, not what Texas doing, but you got a West Coast sea walking banger that everybody is like, oh, I remember what that sounds like. I remember I remember hyphy movement. I remember that's hip hop. Like, and he won them over. He was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's been
it's also too one word, exposure. So yeah. Drake has been exposed. You know what I'm saying? That he has a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
He has a ghostwriter. His ghostwriter exposed him. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like now it's can your ghostwriter write better than Kendrick? You get what I'm saying? His ghostwriter even said he was the one that wrote back to back for Drake. Yeah. It's like so now it's one of the things to where Drake, like you said, Drake is popular. But guess who else is popular? Taylor Swift. So you think if Drake's ghostwriter wrote for Taylor Swift, you get what I'm saying? It's perfect example. Sexy Red. One Sexy Red song.
I don't.
She's supposed to be, rookie of the year, blah blah blah. I don't know. I can't tell you one Sexy Red song. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? But she's an industry, like I said, industry plant. She's and it's like, so now.
Hey, when you see Drake and Sexy Red together, I see two bad bitches.
You already know. Like Lamar put it on blast. It's like, this is two bad, like you said, two bad bitches. It's an industry plant. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, Even Lil Wayne didn't come to the rescue. Lil Wayne said the same thing. He said, bro, I
He
told
ain't
you
show
don't
up.
come to him. Yeah, he said, don't come to America trying to be a thug. He said, be Canada. Be Canada. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Be Canada. That's just like your boy, Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez, Canadian. He came over here trying to be Mr. Thugged Out.
Yep.
You know, and actually he more thugged out than Drake, but look where he at. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what happens when you shoot a pinky toe off. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens.
Yeah. R.I.P. man, pinky toe. You'll never be on feet partners again. Anyway, so but yeah, like light skinned brothers, and we lost this.
Yeah, that was tough. And you know what though? The thing was that the thing that was, you know what? The thing that's extra crazy though is that even the "They Not Like Us" situation even came to be a patriotic song because he talked about, hey, you from Canada. He talking about you're not from here. You're not like us. You don't know how America really gets down. Like it's so many levels. It's so many levels to the songs and the way that he came at Drake. You know what I'm saying? That it was very like, man, it was pretty much a art project, you know what I'm saying, a college essay that he wrote about how to dismantle somebody in this situation. Because it was like, I don't think anybody that was on the other side of this, I would say the only person that could continue to rap at that level would have been, and I'm not a fan. I'm not saying I'm not a fan. I don't necessarily buy his albums, but he can rap. And that would be Eminem. Because Eminem will just rap. He will rap words. He will rap the rap. He will rap. So I would feel like Eminem would be the only person that'd be like, oh, he dropped another one. I'm rapping. You dropped it. I'm in the booth right now. Like, he was like, I feel like Eminem could do that. But I think any other artist, I don't think there's anybody else that could have been like, oh, Kendrick Lamar, cool. I'm on you all day. I don't think there's anybody else but probably Eminem, because Eminem just raps. He raps words at all times. He just raps. He's like, I can rap.
But he's nice with it though. So he's still, you know what I'm saying? He's an artist. He's nice with it. It's funny because I heard a pastor. I watched a YouTube video where this pastor was rapping "They Not Like Us," but he changed to a gospel song.
Yep.
Like us.
Yo, like the level of following on that song is insane. Like I saw a thing that talked about streaming wise, it broke a record for 7 days. It's over like 94 million or something streams in 7 days. It broke the record. Yeah, it's like broke the record for the most streams in 7 days. Like, I don't think, and the thing, another part of Drake's like diss was, oh, you can't make a hit. Nobody wants to listen to you rap in a club. And he makes a banger, like explosive banger. You like, he beat you on all levels. He's like, I'm gonna talk to you on a poetry joint. I'm gonna hit you with a dope East Coast joint. I'm gonna kill you with what I do already. And then I'm gonna make a club banger that everybody gonna listen to all summer. I was watching Joe Budden podcast, which they stated one of the greatest things ever. He was like, I can't wait until the HBCUs get a hold of this song during football season. I was like, they gonna be out there doing it. And I'm like, oh yeah, this ain't ending. It's not ending, man.
It ain't gonna end. Yeah, and you call him a colonizer.
Yeah.
So you call him in.
Yeah.
And people trying to rob your house. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's wild out there. It's wild out there in the streets for old Drake, man. I mean, you first battle rap that you lose, Pusher was like, you got a kid, mess up your money with Adidas, and then Kendrick just filleted your ass. Like, I mean, he cooked you up and down, Bland. It was it's crazy, and I've never seen anything like a scientific dismantling. Like, even 50 Cent wasn't scientific. That wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, NCIS level. You know, he was up in there, Sherlock Holmes, this nigga. He was like, oh, I'm gonna find all the little bits and pieces. I'm gonna put it together and just dismantle. Like, this was a level of pop star that Ja Rule never was. Like, he was literally like, you are the most known, greatest hip hop artist as of popularity that we've ever seen, and I will surgically dismantle you. And I'm like, man, he did it.
And the bad part about it is, man, and now you totally forgot about all the other people who dissed Drake at the same time. Like nobody, like I don't know what Kanye's song was called. Like Kanye got he dissed Drake, and then like I said, I don't even know what Rick Ross song was called. I got nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like nobody else really mattered. Yeah. Everybody else was irrelevant, you know. And now it's like all these different wars going on, you know, and it's just like, you know, nobody else really matters right now. Like nobody can drop a song right now. Only person I didn't really forget about was when Chris Brown just bodied Quavo.
Yeah, he did. He did go ham on Quavo though. He did go ham on Quavo.
He said Drake hate is real.
It is. He wrote a song about it. You want to hear it? Here it goes. It's like it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, 10 for the win. It's over. Light skin fellas.
Hey, you know, at least we all agree this was you know, one of the greatest rap battles that we've ever seen. And you know, Drake has kind of been going through it. Like you said, he's had, you know, people try to break into his home 3 times there in Toronto. You got the Chinese restaurant that was named what's the name? New Ho King Chinese restaurant in Toronto. They have they were mentioned in the song Euphoria. They have a Kendrick special on their menu now since they've been named. So you got people in your own town that's out here, you know what I'm saying, chicken fried rice on them joints.
That must be that bang bang shrimp on there.
Yeah, he out there killing it, you know what I mean? So he's got your whole lineage, your town is against you, man. It's very bad. It's like I said, it's probably one of the most strategic, scientific, surgical disembowelments of a rap battle that I've ever seen, and it's been great. And then also, I did see a thing that's it may be just a little headline. Academics, probably one of the best Drake supporters, looks like he put out a thing saying maybe those things weren't a lie, and that the plant that Drake talked about may not have been a thing. So Kendrick may be up even more because the whole plan about the daughter and all that stuff may not have been real that Drake talked about. So you're like, oh, that's even as the world turns situation. So it could be all bad if any of the stuff that Kendrick was talking. I mean, he won even with the stuff not being true. But if any of the stuff is true, whoo, yeah, dog. I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna be a tough one in the streets for everybody. You know, it's kind of come with it, Joe. I got the beats. Look, I got the beats. I'm gonna give it to you. I got the beats.
And I'm a lyrical assassin, son.
And we got it, dog. You ain't know. It's like you ain't know Dark Haze come back. You know what I'm saying? We come out of the retirement and get busy.
Hey, Michael Fire Production. You think it's a game out here?
I used to rap in my day.
See what I'm saying? And
we even got features, dog. We out here, we got features already. You ain't even ready.
We got international correspondents out there.
Yeah, we coming with it. We got a whole record label already. Oh man, that was fantastic. So, you know, like we said, hey, look, at least we all agree on that. Got check marks on that block with that situation. You know, hey, look, like Mr. Ismail said, next level disrespect when you got little kids talking about OV Ho and people in South Africa jamming to the diss song, throwing the towel.
Insane.
Hell in for Team Light Skin, man. I mean, the whole world go. I mean, I saw a video where it was at a wedding reception.
Stop.
They out there, hey, not like us, not like us. Like I'm like, yo, it's not going in, man. Like, it's crazy. It's a different level.
I told you I saw it in the church. They was riding up there. I was like, oh,
yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's a different level, man. Hey, look, it's been a long time. Everybody know out there, hey, if you 40 and up, it's been a long time since you saw folks out there sea walking. Blood Gang has been running it for a long time. But since they've been a song out there where Snoop, you see some mugs out there, you get what's my man Dub C coming across the stage, like doing this thing. Like, yo, this is a banger that they out here bringing it back.
I heard the Spanish version of it. They not like us. I'm talking about the Mexican dudes is riding on the house.
He's like, good.
I mean, this is
it's wild out there, man. So also, you know, somebody else that's wild out there. I know you may have heard about this. Brian McKnight's wild out there. Brian McKnight was out there disowning his kids. He said they was sins, nigga. Like, just like saying, you out of here. I was like, damn,
I'm a player president.
I was like, this boy crazy. This boy, wow. He said his kids from his first marriage, straight up sin game, and said his new ones is good. I was like, wow. Like, the disrespect for the seeds is crazy.
They're not like us. He literally said they're not like us.
Yeah, they said not like us. I'm like, man, he went Kendrick Lamar with that joint. Like, he was
anytime you dish your own kids, you don't give a shit about nothing.
He put a diss track about his own children, dog. Like, he was like,
you're like a dream come true.
Two, I don't even love you. He be like, damn, man, that's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded out there. You know what I mean?
Like, damn, Brian, like, you said, fuck them kids. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, he said they was created out of sin or something.
Yeah, he said they was created out of sin. You know what I mean? He was that was very much like what's that on Harlem Nights? Like Sunshine. He was like, hey, tell the kids I ain't coming home. He's like, tell your mama I'm not coming home. Like, yeah. He's like, I'm going with Sunshine. Like, I don't even own y'all no more. I'm like, man, that boy cold-blooded. Now, I mean, Shatara, like what have you? I mean, is there anything in your life that you would be like, hey, I'm gonna disown that? You know what I'm saying? What you got in your life that you would just disown? You know, on that level, it's a sin. Like, it's out of here. I'm discarding that. You got anything on that level? What's that?
My 9 to 5.
It was a sin. It was a sin. I'm gonna write a diss track about it.
Watch me see walk right on out of it.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, that would be the best job quitting song ever. Oh my God. If you walk out of your job or they not like us, bro,
they not like us. Hey, they not like us. Oh, you be like, look, hey, you may start a Soul Train line. Must be out there like, oh, we with you, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Be up out of there. That'd be tough. They would have probably been mad at you because they didn't really mean to quit. They just got into the song like, oh, let's go.
That's right.
They be like, I was just going to lunch. I'm coming back. I'm
good. They ain't come back. My God, they not like us.
One of those things you wake up and quit your job before you get ready. Yeah.
Hey, that's what white people be saying about y'all at work.
It's everybody theme song. Look, even like it go with everything. He's like, oh, shoot. They be like Chinese restaurant. They be like, they not like us. They not like us. Go to the Mexican restaurant. They not like us. Everybody be like, oh, yeah, like us. We be out here doing it. Like, you know what's up?
You see aliens and shit. They not like.
They be like, no. You know,
in a spaceship.
Hey, Rajeen, man, what you got? What you got that you would be, on that Brian McKnight level of disrespect that you be like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know,
I'm getting rid of that.
I'm a proud member of them kids. I'm damn near, I got shares and stocks in fucking kids. Nah.
Fuck them kids. Presented by Rajeen.
Yeah, fucking kids. So, hey, I don't know. I don't know the inside story behind Brian McKnight kids. I mean, I don't know if he just slept with the lady and left the kids. Now, if he did that, he was wrong.
Yeah.
But then somebody said that the kids just stopped talking to him. So I don't know if I don't know. I couldn't disown my kids. If they're my kids, regardless of how they do me, whatever, they start talking to me, I'm gonna love them for life. Blah blah blah. All right, but if they're not my kids, fuck the kids. So that's how. They're not my kids. I'm proud member of FTK community. You know what I'm saying? Especially the light skin. Fuck them. Look, if I had light skin kids right now, which I do get.
It's going all downhill, man. Look.
Yeah, like
you gotta teach them the culture. Take them to the motherland. They gotta do a lot now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pour some chocolate milk on them. You know what I'm
saying? They gotta act extra.
Yeah. So you like Drake? Oh, no, get out my house. Get out my damn house.
Who's proud are you?
You know, of everything.
Yeah, don't ask me for shit. I listened to Drake last night. Don't listen to Drake in this house. I don't know the full story behind the Brian McKnight situation, so I really can't speak on it. Because some situations they make you say "fuck them kids." You know what I'm saying?
It could. But
kids, look, let me tell you about kids. Kids, and when we say kids, I think these kids are adults. Kids will make you say "fuck them kids." That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I guarantee every parent at some point they like, either they ain't said it out loud, they ain't said it in their head. Fuck them
keep
kids.
It right in there.
You know what I'm saying?
You're supposed to keep it in here, though. You're supposed to keep it in here.
Brian Knight went public with that shit. Sometimes
he put it on Twitter, dog. Like, you can't be on Twitter.
You know how serious I am. Make sure it's public.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did your homework? No, fuck the kids. You don't never listen. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, it's like every now and then, as a parent, as a good parent, you got to say FTK every now and then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every now and then. In your head, like you said, in your head, you can't say it out loud because you fuck around and, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not like us. The kids, they're not like us. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how they they're not like us.
Well, hey, look, we done hit a lot of news topics today. It's been fantastic with everything. We got a lot of stuff going on in the chat. We got you know what I'm saying, Aaliyah in here trying to start beef. Well, I mean, actually, I would say Jody started the beef, saying he was gonna try to come at, you know what I'm saying, MKP like that. And of course, Aaliyah gonna ride for the team. You know what I'm saying? So she was wilding. She was wilding, but look, she was wilding. But just like you know what I'm saying, J. Cole, you know what I'm saying, she came back with the apology. You know what I'm saying? We love you though, Jay. we love you, Jody. She came with the apology real quick, you know what I'm saying? So she cut J. Cole that joint. But represent MKP for life. You know what's up? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Represent, tell Portugal we said what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get some people up there on the podcast. We can't speak Portuguese. So, you know what I'm saying? Get them subtitles. You know what's up? We getting it done out here. All right. Well, we're gonna keep it pushing because we always got to do something, either Black excellence, or we're gonna do the Day in Black History. And this is the one where we're doing Today in Black History. Today in Black History, Arthur Ashe was born. Tennis great Arthur Ashe became the first African American to make it to the U.S. Davis Cup on the team on May 14th, 1963. So this is the big day. He was out there representing the United States. He was born in Richmond, Virginia, and he died at the age of 49 due to AIDS from a blood transfusion. He was a winner of 51 titles, which includes the Australian Open, Wimbledon, and the U.S. Open. You know what I'm saying? He was representing for the African American community, the Black community, all of us here in America, in a sport that really wasn't, it was difficult to get into. It was a country club type sport. You know what I'm saying? Something that we really didn't have. So we had Arthur Ashe, and then of course that opened the way for those sisters, Venus and Serena, which then opened the door for Coco. You know what I'm saying? We got the doors open and we keep rolling. And once again, those country club doors were open because like Tiger Woods, even in a different sport, being able to have those faces there in those country clubs and things like that made it possible for all those to step through that door. So we salute today in Black history, Arthur Ashe doing big things.
So I got a question before we move further. Is Arthur Ashe light skinned or dark skinned?
I can't.
He's representing. He's straight up Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? He out here. He would have crip walk on them dudes, dog.
Like I'm gonna say, I'm fucking Arthur. He light skinned. I don't know.
He said.
He did his extra. All right.
He said they like us. He's like us.
I'm fucking Arthur. He light skinned. That's for the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We was doing our daggum thing. So salute once again, Arthur Ashe doing big things for the community, representing and opening up the pathways for everybody to do big things, get in that country club. You know what I'm saying? We got to do what we do. And like we always do, we got to make sure that we take care of our fellow veterans and those that are out there. We got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. You're going out there, you're getting help. You're talking to somebody. If you can't talk to friends and family, if you're not able to get a counselor, and you're feeling like you may hurt yourself and do something that you will regret and that you can't come back that you can't fix, you need to make sure you hit that National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK, 800-273-8255. There's a lot going on in the world. At where I work, we've had, some people located on the installation that have taken their lives, you know what I'm saying? And you have to get out there and make sure that you're taking care of yourself mentally and physically, and you're doing what you need to do to find a solution. Me personally, I don't feel like that's the solution. You never get a true ending. All you do is leave questions and worries, so being able to find a solution to the problems, to the things that ail you, is the biggest thing to be able to overcome. And there are people there that really want to help you or want to work with you to be able to find those solutions. And if you ever do feel like you're at the point where you can't take it anymore, can't find any more solutions, please, friends, family, and if you can't, they're not able to help you, hit that National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK, 800-273-8255. Last but not least, dang on Big Truck, backpack, get back. That's a lot of B's. Big Truck, backpack, get back.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's popping off.
Truck, backpack, get back.
13 July 2024. Rajiv, give some details.
Yeah, man. Hey, Big Chuck Backpack Give Back, man. July 13th, like he just said. Just got the location, same place we did last year. Avalon Park flagpole. We're gonna stage trucks down there. We're gonna collect school supplies and donations for families in need for next year's school season. Right now, I'm selling the Big Chuck Backpack water bottles. I've sold probably about 20, 30, some so far. All proceeds of everything we're doing goes to giving back to children in need. So, matter of fact, Shatara, you live right around the corner from where we do this at, so I'll let you know. I give you details. Everything we do is for families in need. We did the Big Truck Give Back for Christmas, collected a lot of toys. This year for the Big Truck Backpack Give Back, we're supposed to have a Cybertruck on ground. There's going to be so many other things, man, that we're doing. Definitely going to have bounce houses and food trucks, man. It's going to be a nice event. As always, Ketchup should be live on scene as far as I know so far. So we should be live on scene, and definitely we're going to have sponsorships. And we're going to have a good time, man. And you know what I'm saying? I ask everybody to come out and be part of something bigger than yourself. Our only mission is to give back, help our families in the community. You never know. And understand that children are Literally, children, like, what do you say? Children are our future. They need resources.
Our future.
Thank you, Whitney. So, they they need resources to become their greatest. You know what I'm saying? Research studies have shown that kids that whatever they need to be successful, become successful. So let's help give back. Get ready for that, July 13th, 2024, Avalon Park, Flagpole Field. Got any questions? Inbox me. You want to water bottle? Inbox me. I'm saying, yeah, man, we're gonna do the damn thing.
All right. Hey, obviously you got to be out there. We're gonna try to do it like we did last year. Mint Ketchup is gonna be on site. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting word in my ear. Yes, Mint Ketchup will be on site. We're gonna be there doing big things. 13 July. We're gonna make things happen out there. Also, you know what I'm saying, I gotta give the platform one more time to Shatara. She's gonna give y'all some information. Make sure y'all hit that up. If I didn't hear it at the beginning of the show, I want to make sure that that's given to y'all at the end of the show. Again, go ahead, Shatara. Go ahead, give them your contact information and where they can reach you for the travel architect that we have on our show today.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say this. I'll be out there, Rajim. If anybody can find me, I'll give out some 3-day, 2-night travel vouchers. So if you find me out there, I'll give that out to you. All right. So, but I'm gonna be out there. Yes.
You heard it here first. Snap. Let's go.
But you can find me. You can find me at staycalmtravels@gmail.com. Send me an email. You can call me at 407-906-8081. Shoot me a text. Let's get it. Let's get you guys traveling.
Hey, fantastic. We really appreciate y'all. Make sure that y'all, make sure y'all check that out. Here's the information that's down there. It does have a little StreamYard thing on there, but staycalmtravels@gmail.com. Make sure y'all hit that up. That's right there. So it's fantastic. We really appreciate everybody coming through and hanging out with us on this Mint Ketchup podcast, episode 83. They not like us. They like us. Oh, hey, they not like us. You know what's up? Ain't nobody like Mint Ketchup podcast. We out here doing the dang one thing. We will see y'all when we see y'all. Mint Ketchup podcast, episode 83. And we out. What's up? It's the MKT. It's the MKT. Rajim in the building. It's the MKT. We got a Lee in the building.